Good afternoon. I'd like to call the meeting to order and acknowledge that we were in Treaty 1 territory, the home and traditional lands of the Anishinaabe, Ojibwe, Inuit, Cree, and Dakota peoples, and in the national homeland of the Red River Métis. Our drinking water comes from Shoal Lake 40 First Nation in Treaty 3 territory. I'd like to introduce the members of the panel today, the secretary to the board and the assessor. Our panel members today are Mr. Doug Marks, who is to my left, Mr. Clay Purvis, who is on Zoom. Our assessment department personnel is Attar Rahan, and our administrative personnel is Zachary Mohan today. My name is Gisela Rempel, and I'll be chairing the meeting today. To the Zoom participants of the hearing, please note you're placed in the waiting room until your property is called upon. When it is your turn, you will be admitted into the meeting. Kindly follow along on the City of Winnipeg's Board of Revision YouTube channel for the hearing process. Once the host admits you into the hearing, please close or mute your YouTube player. You will then be permitted to speak with respect to your property. Once your hearing has concluded, you can leave the meeting. We will be hearing applications for revision of the assessment roll in accordance with the Municipal Assessment Act. The matters for which revision is requested have been described in each application, and we will limit discussion to those matters. The statements that are made at this hearing are sworn testimony, and anyone speaking to the matters must be sworn in. Be advised that comparisons of assessments of properties are not considered evidence of market value by the Board of Revision. The Board of Revision is appointed annually by council and is independent of it and the city administration. It makes its decisions on the basis of the evidence provided at this hearing and issues a written order that will be mailed to all parties as soon as possible. Please note that the board's decisions with respect to an application may be appealed to the Manitoba Municipal Board if the matter pertains to assessed value or classification, or to the Court of King's Bench if the matter pertains to the application of exemptions from taxation. Should you wish to appeal, information on how to do so will be included with the board's order. With respect to the hearing process, I will confirm the points of appeal with your property to be addressed with each applicant following the swearing in. We will then have the assessor's testimony, followed by questions that the applicant may have, and then the applicant's testimony, followed by questions. Each side will have an opportunity to summarize if they wish. Once all of the evidence about an application has been brought forward, the applicant may leave. The process will repeat for each item on the docket today. The session will close after all the applications have been heard, and the board will deliberate in private and make its decisions. You will receive the board's decision by registered mail as soon as possible. As information, all public hearings are live streamed, recorded, and will be part of the public record. We will be hearing item 1, 9 to 11, and 15 on our docket today. Mr. Mohan, please affirm the assessor's testimony. I guess we don't have an applicant.
Yeah, I confirm this.
No, you know what? I think we don't have an applicant for the first, for number 1. So I think what we'll do at this point is we will move that to the end of the docket. So we will actually call a recess at this stage of the game until we have these technical difficulties resolved, and then we will proceed with item 9. Thank you. We have decided we're going to proceed to hear your evidence on number 1, which is 554 Atlantic Avenue. And I will ask our administrative assistant to swear in the assessor, please.
Of course, Madam Chair. Mr. Assessor, please stand. Please state your full name.
Attar Rahan.
Do you affirm that the evidence you're about to give at this hearing is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Please proceed with your information on the assessment.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So the roll number for the property is 1406 235-2000. The address is 554 Atlantic Avenue. The neighborhood is 308 Inkster Faraday. It's a one-story built in 1912. The effective aerial silt for that property is 1932. Living area 920 square feet with full or part basement type. The basement is currently unfinished. It has one full bath, no central AC. It has a single detached garage. The lot size is 2,552 square feet with land influences of bus route and light traffic. The 2025 current assessment is at $162,000. The total assessment per square foot is 176.09 per square foot. There was a sale in February of 2021. Selling price of $155,000 for the subject property. The comps, we have 4 comps for this property to present. They all are in same neighborhood as the subject, which is Inkster Faraday. They are all one-story built. The build area is ranging from 1911 to 1914. The effective area of build has a range of 1922 till 1944. The living area is ranging between 680 square feet to 754 square feet. Comp 1, Comp 2 are full basement. Comp 1 and Comp 3 are full basement. Comp 2 is part basement, and Comp 4 is full or part, same as the subject. Comp 3 and Comp 4 has a finished basement, whereas Comp 1 and 2 has unfinished basement. Bathroom counts are similar except for Comp 3, which has one full bath, one half bath, and one shower. Comp 1, 2, and 3 have central AC. Comp 4 has no AC. Comp 2, 3, and 4 have single detached garage, and Comp 1 has no garage. The lot size is ranging for the comps from 2,541 square feet to 3,350 square feet. Comp 2, 3, and 4 have same land influences as the subject, which is bus route and light traffic. The time adjusted sales price is ranging from $151,000 to $211,800. The time adjusted sales price per square feet is ranging from 200.27 per square feet to 300.85 per square feet. I would recommend to maintain the current assessment at $162,000 for the subject property. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Assessor. Mr. Purvis, do you have any questions of the assessor?
I do not.
Mr. Marks, do you have any questions?
At this time, I have no questions. Oh, just one. For those pictures that were taken by you or the real estate people?
Real estate people.
Okay, thank you.
Now, I noticed in the pictures that you have submitted that it says that the sale of this property was January 23rd, 21.
Yeah.
But you have it listed as February 22nd, 21?
Yes, that's the date when it registered on the land title,
February 22nd.
February 22nd of 2021.
Okay,
The reason for me including these pictures and the selling listing, sorry to interrupt,
well,
it's basically to say that the subject property did sold for this price and it's in a very good condition for the property.
which leads me to my next question, which is, I see that the effective year built has changed from 1912 to 1932.
Yes.
So I'm assuming there have been significant upgrades to this home?
Yes, there has been upgrades and there has also been addition added on back in somewhere near 2012 to the
Okay,
property.
okay. And I noticed that for the land influences, you indicate that it's on a bus route and there's light traffic.
Yes,
What kind of impact might that have on an assessment?
I don't have any dollar value in terms of that, but usually it does have some kind of a negative impact. but I'm not sure what the dollar amount resulted.
Okay, I think that's all of the questions that I have. Thank you, Mr. Assessor. And having heard this property, we will now take a recess, I guess, to, maybe what we should do is take a recess and the board can decide on what our decision will be on this property. And Mr. Assessor, if I could ask you just to stay for a few minutes so we can see if we can proceed with the remainder of the docket today.
Sure.
I would appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Thank you. In terms of items 9 to 11 and 15 on our agenda today, I understand that they have been rescheduled to September 25th at 9 AM in Boardroom A. So having heard all of the items on the docket today, I will call this meeting over and we will wait for the rescheduled time for the other items. Thank you all for your participation. And board members, we've made our decision. So I think, yep, once we end the session today, then that's it for us.
Thank you, Madam Clerk.
Thank you all for your patience today. I know that was trying, but we got through it.
Yeah.
Have a good week, everyone.
You too. Enjoy your holiday.